never before. I'll speak the room and you're the one I adore. Happy Canada Day. See, I'm repping too. Happy Canada Day to everybody. Cheers, man. Cheers to the whole country. Our day today. Sun's out. Enjoy it.
Drake and Rick Ross have had their fair share of beef online, but just yesterday, Rick Ross and his entourage were faced with reality after catching a brutal beatdown at a festival that took place in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. During the carnival, Rick Ross was seen getting into a confrontation with some OVO Goons in the stands after playing Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us diss track, aimed at popular Canadian rapper Drake. Rick Ross should have known that something like this would have happened since Drake has some die-hard fans out in Canada willing to do anything to defend his name. This whole altercation ended up getting posted online, where Rick Ross was seen arguing with a white individual for a while and getting told to turn off the music. Of course, Rick Ross said no, and continued to play the music, which caused the white male to threaten him one last time before punching Rick Ross in the face. Rick Ross's security tried to separate the two parties, but the situation quickly escalated. People in the stands began jumping on them, shouting that they played the wrong music and warning them to never come back to Vancouver. The chaos worsened as one security guard was dragged to the floor and kicked by 4 different people. Another security guard, who was trying to protect Rick Ross, was knocked out unconscious after attempting to fend off the attackers. The scene was chaotic and violent, leaving Ross's security team overwhelmed and injured. Another video surfaced online of how little Rick Ross cares about his security after he was seen leaving his security behind while they were knocked out and unconscious on the floor. Yeah, things got pretty nasty during this altercation as 2 of Rick Ross's bodyguards got knocked out, with one being critically injured and the other being severely stunned after getting stomped out by a group of people. One of the bodyguards had to be rushed out of the crowd while unconscious. And even then, the people didn't stop attacking him, and even tried to take the shoes off his feet while he was being carried away for medical attention. Overall, this entire situation was extremely unsafe for Rick Ross and his entourage. Many are left wondering what was going through Rick Ross's mind when he decided to play Not Like Us in Canada, a country known to be home to Drake and his die-hard fans. The decision seemed particularly risky given the strong loyalty Drake's fans have for him, especially in his home country. The incident has raised questions about Ross's judgment and awareness of the potential consequences of his actions in such a charged environment. But since the video of Rick Ross getting punched in the face surfaced online, it quickly sparked reactions and comments from people all over social media. One notable reaction came from Rick Ross's baby mama, Tia Kemp. She took to Instagram to take jabs at Ross and sided with Drake. Tia Kemp made her stance clear by commenting on Drake's post, showing her support for him and criticizing Ross. Her actions added another layer of drama to the already intense situation, drawing even more attention to the feud between Ross and Drake. Rick Ross took to Instagram to fire back at Drake and his baby mama, Tia Kemp, after they had a flirty exchange on Drake's latest Instagram post. Drake called Tia Kemp his GOAT and added a Cupid arrow emoji and star eyes emoji. Ross didn't take this lightly and made sure to respond publicly, keeping the tension between him and Drake alive. After Academics reshared the post on his Instagram, Rick Ross commented, "Pedo versus Granny." Rick Ross wrote in the post below, but Tia Kemp didn't stop just there as she went on to Instagram Live to clown on the rapper a little more, saying that he was scared for hiding behind people and not standing on business. But of course, in any online beef, 50 Cent also had to put his 2 cents in by posting a video online, also taking jabs at Rick Ross. This entire fiasco is just one big, embarrassing stunt poorly executed by Rick Ross and his crew that ultimately backfired, making them the laughingstock of the internet. But Drake and the Rose rapper weren't always at each other's throats. The two were once close collaborators. Drake confirmed in his push-ups diss track in April that Rick Ross was now a target. "I used to look up to you, Ross," Drake rapped, making it clear their friendship had soured. Drake had grown frustrated after the Maybach music leader appeared on Future and Metro Boomin's We Don't Trust You in March, adding fuel to the fire. Ross dissed Drizzy on Champagne Moments on April 15th. "Thought we were brothers, but you stabbed me in the back," Drake fired back, cementing the rift between the two. Ross accused Drake of copying Lil Wayne's style, saying that Drake wasn't original and was just imitating Lil Wayne. He also claimed that Drake had plastic surgery in different places, including getting a nose job. Ross didn't stop there. He suggested that Drake had work done on his body too, leading to the nickname BBL Drizzy during their beef. Ross tried to damage Drake's image and credibility with these accusations. Drake didn't take these allegations lightly. He responded in his songs and interviews, insisting he was genuine, and dismissing Ross's claims as unfounded attempts to hurt his career. The feud between them heated up, with both rappers using their music to insult each other and defend themselves. The nickname BBL Drizzy became a well-known reference among fans, highlighting the intense rivalry between the two rap stars. I might take your latest girl and cuff her like I'm Ricky. Can't believe he jumping in. This brother turning 50. Every song that made it on the chart, he got from Drizzy. Spend that little check you got and stay up out my business. Drizzy raps on push-ups. Drizzy fired at Ross again on Family Matters, accusing Rose of being on the weight loss pill Ozempic. What the F I heard Rick drop, brother? Talking something about a nose job? Brother Ozempic got a side effect of jealousy, and doctor never told y'all brothers. Drake rapped. The pair haven't traded bars since, but Ross made it clear things are still not cool between him and the Sixth God. In June, Ross decided to change the cover art for his Champagne Moments diss track to a colorful caricature of Drake. The new cover art featured an exaggerated cartoon version of Drake, highlighting their ongoing feud. By making this change, Ross sent a clear message that their beef was far from over. The new cover art quickly caught the attention of fans and the media, fueling more speculation about the tension between the two rappers. Despite not releasing any new diss tracks aimed at each other, the animosity was still evident, and the public remained eager to see how the rivalry would unfold next. Drake and Rick Ross have had ongoing beef, but it escalated dramatically yesterday. At a festival in Vancouver, Rick Ross and his entourage faced a brutal beatdown. The conflict started when Ross played Kendrick Lamar's diss track, Not Like Us, which targets Drake. Some OVO Goons confronted Ross, leading to a physical altercation. Caught on video, Ross was punched in the face after refusing to turn off the music. His security tried to intervene, but were overwhelmed. One guard was dragged and kicked, another knocked out. Shockingly, Ross was seen leaving his unconscious guards behind. This incident raised questions about Ross's decision to provoke Drake's die-hard Canadian fans. Rick Ross's baby mama, Tia Kemp, also took jabs at him on Instagram, siding with Drake. Ross fired back, and even 50 Cent joined in, mocking Ross online. Their feud has a history, starting with Drake's Push-Ups diss track in April. Ross accused Drake of copying Lil Wayne and getting plastic surgery, leading to the nickname BBL Drizzy. Drake responded through his music, keeping the tension high. Ross's recent move to change his diss track cover art to a caricature of Drake shows the feud was far from over. What do you think about this situation? Is this rap beef getting out of control? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Oh, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on bell notifications so you never miss an upload from us, ever again.